Hello guys, welcome back. Now, in this video, I want to talk about the gacha revenue because every month there's people losing their mind, going like, "Oh my god, oh no, my game is dying," or "Pog, my game is doing really good." Right now, first of all, this my game thing is kind of weird because we're like rejoicing on gacha companies making gazillion dollars. It's like, let's go, they bought their 50 yachts. Like, yes. But people do it, people use it as a way to fan the flames of tribalism. And it's like, my game is successful, that's why I'm playing it. Your game is not successful or as successful as mine. Therefore, you are wasting your time with your shit game. Oh, minus 5 million, less million than me? One euro less than me, $1 less than me. Your game is dying tomorrow, right? So to try and contain a little bit of this bullshit, we gotta know more about the Gacha revenue website and what they use, how they do it, how it works, what's the problem with it, and we'll explain why. Okay, first of all, we don't care about anything else. This is a video about Reverse 1999 as well as the Gacha revenue website. So we go here and see Reverse 1999 is doing half of what it did on September. Now, first of all, I'm sure there is a little bit of truth behind this. Maybe it's scaled differently, but there is a little bit of truth because we went from Lucy Anjo into Cacania l'Opera phase, right? So Cacania l'Opera, obviously, people were done pulling for Lucy and Anjo. So like October was kind of like chilling. Nothing really big happened too much. It was like the end of the limited banners where the like 90% of the money doesn't come from. That's the first like week of the limited. That's where the money comes from, and hence why September was pretty good. And now we made into the second phase where like people are like, okay, some people are pulling l'opera, but it's not that big of a deal, right? As a limited character. Now, that said, we have to remember that this gacha revenue website is kind of making shit up. Not just for Reverse, but for multiple games. Some games have everything. Some other games don't have everything. For example, Wuthering Waves doesn't have what is missing stuff that also Reverse is missing. And how do we know that? If you go and click on Reverse, you will be led into this panel over here. And by clicking the semi-transparent advanced view click, you will be directed to the revenue page, and they show you that they are only tracking iOS. How come? Not every game is missing Android, by the way. For example, Wuthering Waves is missing Android, and Genshin is not, for example. Other games are not, but some other do. So the way this works, right? Okay, so revenue for October was 1 million. Okay. First of all, like, okay, bro, from where? Any proof? 1 million, okay? Now, the way this website works, and if you go to the FAQ, it's gonna tell you where do you get your data from. Sensor Tower doesn't explain why, doesn't explain how. Okay, and then Sensor Tower only reports iOS CN revenue. Where did you get the Android data from? I made it the fuck up. Okay? This is the answer of the official website that says I made it the fuck up. Basically, what it says, it picks up the iOS and multiplies whatever it is, multiplies it for 1.75, and then he sums it. And he even tells you, it's so made up that he even tells you that you can adjust it yourself on the website. You can just say like, oh, for me, Android made 3 times iOS. Oh shit. Cinema. I can adjust my own gacha's money, my own game that I'm playing revenue. I just bumped the multiplier. Okay, Android made 7 million. Top 10. I can do that. He told me that I can adjust it myself. Why am I able to adjust it myself? What? Isn't that like realistic revenue? Why are you letting me adjust it? Hello? And also, PC revenue is not included. Now, I know that this website is mainly used to talk shit and have fun and like trash talk each other, banter. But a lot of people take it seriously. So I think it is time to shed a little bit of light on this, right? And to not try to not get this number and take this number as like pure exact revenue. It was never going to be that. It was never that. And it's also missing a lot of stuff and it's making shit up. VC revenue is not included. Also, you can't even go check yourself on Sensor Tower if it's telling the truth from iOS, because when you go to fucking reverse and you can't on the website, on the Sensor Tower app analysis, whatever, it says obviously it's going to tell you App Store for US, right? There's no China. There's no China. Because they probably don't even use, maybe they don't use it, they don't download it in the App Store. Maybe they download it on Billy, right? I don't know where that money goes, but is that money tracked? I don't know. If I want to click revenue and I'm a free account, I click this shit and it says, oh, schedule a demo. You can't see that. Schedule a demo. Tell me your information and an agent will arrange the call. What the fuck? So it's even impossible as a normal person to check the fucking revenue or whatever country I want to check. It's not even possible. So we can't check. This guy says replace it on Sensor. He has it on Sensor Tower. Okay, tell us, show us a source. Usually documentaries show you the source, right? And they link you everything they said so you can confirm it, and then that verifies the validity of the fucking chart, right? So long story short, when you see a month that seems like it's not doing much, but even when it's doing much, did it do only 15 million on 11 on May? Did it only do 8 on September? At this point, we don't know, because if this guy just makes it the fuck up, right? And even Sensor Tower iOS for China, you can't even check it, right? And maybe the app is not that popular on the App Store. There's a lot of things. Also, the multiplier tells us that you can adjust it yourself. Why would I adjust it myself? Isn't 1.75 correct? If it's not correct and I can just change it, that has no value then, because you just made it up. And when it says that most people that make revenues post videos, multiply iOS revenue by 1.5, 2.5 to get the Android revenue. Oh, okay. Right? So I'm pretty sure at this point you understand how silly this shit is. It's fun to check the revenue and trash talk like, oh, ha ha, lol, right, for fun. But this has no meaning. This has no value. These games are probably making triple this fucking money. Every game in the list is probably making quadruple or triple the money that you are seeing. And they're probably glad that you think they only made 50 million. So next time that way fucking cries, you're gonna be like, oh my god, oh, it's so sad, right? Yeah, it probably made 150 million yesterday, right? But no, they only made 51. Oh no, not right. So next time you look at the revenue and it's weirdly low, or you don't like that it's low and stuff like that, it's like, don't worry about it. There's probably quadruple this or triple, at least double, right? We are missing a lot. We don't know what Android is doing. We don't know what PC is doing, and this guy is making the fuck up. So just a heads up. But if I had to explain, let's assume I probably agree that there has been a drop, which is normal because we are after the limited characters. But that said, it's not that big of a deal, because we know that gachas have up and lows. So don't lose your mind too much on this. It's fine. It's basically just a downtime because Cacani and L'Opera, people don't really like. How much money can a character like that net? Like, come on. So, but yeah, it makes sense that they go down after a giga patch, right? It was double limited. Of course, it halves. It's from 10 to 4, right? It's almost half. So yeah, well, that's it. Just a little heads up to tell you how it is. In my opinion, this is to be read as a kind of a meme for fun to talk shit in like a bantering out. Otherwise, this has no meaning in my opinion. And these games are making like triple the money. That said, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you actually think this is correct? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you next time.